Hello students, welcome to chapter 2 exercise example, that is a salary processor example that we saw in our class, and I would like to have it recorded for you. The salary processor application. The question is, create a C# application that takes basic salary, overtime rate, overtime hours, loan deduction as inputs and displays the net salary. Extra information is given, or a bonus is calculated at 5% of the basic salary. Allowance is calculated at 7% of the basic salary. Pay as you earn, pay tax is calculated at the rate of 12.5% of the total salary. Net salary is calculated by adding overtime earning, bonus and allowances, and loan amount and pay tax are deducted. So here we are going to have a basic salary as input, overtime hours and overtime rate as inputs, and then we will have loan deduction amount also as input. So there are going to be four inputs, and overtime amount will be calculated by multiplying overtime rate by overtime hours, and then bonus is calculated from the basic salary and allowance is calculated from the basic salary. So what we will do is we will get the basic salary and then calculate the total overtime amount, and we will add it to the basic salary, and then we will add the bonus amount as well as allowances amount, so that we will come out with the total salary, and we will calculate the pay tax at the rate of 12.5 of the total salary, and then from the total salary we will deduct loan amount as well as pay tax, so that we will be having the net salary. So this is going to be our process. Then we will have to have variables for basic salary, overtime rate, overtime hours, overtime amount, loan, bonus, allowances, total salary, pay and net salary. So these are going to be our variables. So interface design, let me visualize the interface design. For taking basic salary, overtime hours, overtime rate, total deduction, we will have text boxes, and then we will calculate the overtime amount and display it in a text box. Bonus amount will be calculated and displayed in a text box. Allowances will be calculated, and the pay tax will be calculated, and net salary will be calculated, and all of them are going to be displayed in a text box in our application. So we will be having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 text boxes with the 9 labels, and we will have as usual 3 buttons for calculating, clearing and exiting the program. So let me switch to Visual Studio. Now I have started the Visual Studio, and I'm going to create a new project file, new project. Project has started. As usual, I'm going to select Visual C# project from the categories and Windows application, and I'm making sure Windows Forms application is selected. I'm going to give it a name as practice 3. Practice 3. Same folder. Click OK to accept the defaults. I have the form window displayed, so I'm expanding the interface to accommodate more space, more controls. Here I can see only data sources. I don't see the toolbox. What I can do is I can go to Windows menu, and then I'm a window menu, and then I'm going to choose window reset window layout, so that I'm going to have these default layout. Here I will have 3 buttons. I'm dragging and dropping the buttons on the form, and I need 9 labels. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 labels I have added. I'm dragging them here. Then I need 9 text boxes. 9. Well, we have added 9 text boxes and 9 labels. Let me arrange these labels and text boxes so that we can come out with a nice interface. I'm going to expand this properties window, making this solution explorer hidden. First is we will have basic salary input. So basic salary is entered here, and we will ask the person to enter overtime hours. Then we will have overtime rate. I have missed it. Okay. And we will have a loan deduction. Then we will calculate the overtime amount. So we will have some text boxes here, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 text boxes. And let me have these here. We will call it bonus. Then this is going to be allowances, and then we will have a pay text. Finally, we will display the net salary. Okay, net salary. Let me arrange this. Let's align this to left so that they align left, and we will make vertical space equal. I'm going to have these align with the text appearing in the label, so that the text in the label and text in the text box will be line on the same line. And then we will arrange these align these to left. Fine. Let me arrange it. Let's keep it on the same line. Align this left. Then I will come with these text boxes. Okay, great. Now I'm going to have these buttons on this side, or let me have it this side. Let's see which one looks fine. Better. Yep. Let me shrink the size. Form, I just want to call this form as a salary calculator, salary processor. Let us call it. Minimize box no, maximize box no, and button I can call it as a calculate button, clear button, and exit button. Let us give a name for this clear exit button as exit button, our typical name, clear button, and then calculate button. Text box, we will give a name for the text box. We have 9 text boxes. We will give suitable names that is understandable. So it's going to be basic salary text box. First one, basic salary text box, and then we will call it OT hours text box. The other one is we will call it as OT rate text box. Next we will call it as loan text box. We will call it, and then OT amount, overtime amount text box. Overtime amount text box. The other one is bonus text box. Text box for bonus. We can call it as bonus text box. Next one is allowances text box. The other one we can call it is for accepting a pay text, right? So we can call it a payee text box. And the last one, we are going to display the net salary text box. Net salary text box. Fine. Then finally we will have these tab border set. So basic salary we will enter, overtime rate we will enter, overtime rate we will enter, loan deduction amount we will enter, overtime amount we will calculate, bonus we will calculate, allowances we will calculate, and then we will calculate pay as well as net salary. Calculate button, clear, exit. I'm going to toggle off, and then I'm going to select all these, and I'm going to see tab stop not to function, because tab stop we are not going to have. Let me deselect it and come back. Tab stop. Okay, tab stop, false and false. I'm saving the work, running the project to see the tab border, how the tab border is working. Let me keep on pressing this tab. I'm going to close this. I just want to get rid of these windows which are not needed for us at the moment. Okay, so here you see when I press, the cursor doesn't go to the other boxes. So I'll double click on calculate button. We are going to give the code now. Let me start the code. We are going to have the variables for as double data type, right? Basic salary we will have, OT rate we will have, OT hours we will have, and then OT amount to hold the OT amount. Loan we will have, loan and bonus we will have. I'm going to have the next line, allowances, total salary we will calculate. From the total salary we will calculate the pay amount, and then we will find the net salary. Well, so first basic salary is going to come from basic salary text box, double dot parse basic salary text box dot text. Fine. Then we are going to have OT rate, overtime rate. We are going to have, it is going to be in rupees. So OT rate text box dot text. Then OT hours we are going to get inside. Hours may be given in point decimal places as well, 9.5 hours, 10.5 hours, like that. So we will have it as a double data type, OT hours text box dot text. Then we will find the OT amount, right? So OT amount is calculated by multiplying OT rate with OT hours. OT amount is calculated. Then loan is going to be taken. From double parse loan text box the text. Then we will find the bonus. We will find bonus amount is calculated by multiplying basic salary by 5%. I remember 5% means 5 divided by 100. So it is equal to multiplying it by 0.05. That is 5%. And then allowances is calculated by multiplying the basic salary with 7%. So it's going to be 0.07%. Then we will find the total salary. Total salary equal basic salary plus OT amount plus bonus plus allowances. Pay tax is calculated by multiplying total salary with 12.5, which is 0.125. net salary is equal total salary. We'll get the total salary minus pay or loan amount minus payee tax. That is how we are going to calculate the net salary, which is calculated by deducting loan amount and payee tax from the total salary earned. Now we will display the output to the screen. Overtime amount text box dot text equal OT amount dot toString. We will have it displayed in number format. Let me copy it. Then we will display the bonus amount. Bonus text box dot text equal bonus dot toString. Then we will display allowances. Text box dot text equal allowances dot toString. Then payee text box dot text equal payee dot toString. Dot text, right? It's text. Okay, let me get rid of this unwanted space. Okay. Then finally net salary dot text box equal net salary dot toString. Great. Save the works and let me run the project. So I'm going to add the basic salary as 100,000. Overtime hours maybe 40 and rate 150. Loan deduction we will give 10,000, and then we will calculate the amount. Great. We have found the net salary as 93,250 rupees. Clear function does not work and exit also is not working. So we will get the functionality for the clear text box. We have basic salary text box dot text equal, and then we have OT hours and OT rate text boxes. OT hours text box dot text equal blank. OT rate text box dot text equal blank, and then loan text box we have text equal blank, and then we have overtime amount text box dot text equal none, and then bonus text box text equal none. Then we have allowances text box dot text equal none, and payee text box dot text equal none, and then we have net salary text box dot text equal none. Finally we will bring the focus to the control focus. Great. We will add the functionality to the exit button, this dot close. Save the work and run the project. So when you start the project, it runs somewhere in the corner of the screen. So let me close this. I'm going to design view. I'm selecting the form. I'm going back to properties window, and I'm navigating through the startup position here. Clicking on this box, I'm going to choose center screen. Save the work, run the project to see that the form is started on the screen, center of the screen. I'm entering 200,000 as the salary, overtime hours 40, overtime rate maybe 250 per hour, and loan deduction maybe 20,000. Calculate. Done. Clear. It's cleared. Exit. The program exits. Thank you, students. We will finish this with this recording, and I would like to meet you in another recording. Until then, please practice this when you come to next class. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.